power creep and very special select products is the way the Wizards of the Coast is trying to make you open your wallet for Phyrexia or will be one. One of these specialty products we will have for Phyrexia or will be monetized is the complete bundle. We already have a special edition bundle, usually with the Christmas or holiday season set like we had for Brothers War. That's called a gift bundle. But this is a whole new kind of beast. Are they now trying to make a sort of collector bundle and then a regular bundle? It would seem like it. So let's have a look at this complete bundle that will come up after the set release of Phyrexia or will be one. In this one you will have 12 of these set booster packs. You will have one Phyrexia Complete Edition booster that will contain 2 special foil mythic rare cards and 10 special foil land cards, 40 traditional foil land cards, 1 promo rare that will actually be the Phyrexia Arena in the Phyrexian language. So the interesting thing here is maybe they're trying to target an audience that thinks the collector booster is just a little too expensive to get as an entire box, but maybe they still want something rare and special, and that's their best bid for those buyers, that they're going to try and get them with a lower price point, but some very special art types like this raised slick foil that will be only in the complete bundle. In the pre-release kits, you will have some very specific dies, sort of resembling Ellis Norn's porcelain and red look, that will only come in 1 out of 15 pre-release packs. So is this yet another attempt for us to buy more product? Because if you want that special die, you might have to go back to your shop and buy more pre-release kits if you wanted just that particular one.
Of course, it's really, thoughtful that Wizards of the Coast are going to help LGSs, certainly not being stuck with all these pre-release products, but yeah, it might also be a way to get more of our money, because this is going to be an intermediate tier concerning cost. So you're going to get a new product that lies between the collector booster box and a normal draft box. So this is a product for those players that maybe are not going to spend all the money to buy a complete box, but here you have a new product that could be just the one for you. Another way to entice us to buy Phyrexia or will be one is by making a really huge power creep into this set. I think this set is absolutely busted, and there are some insanely powerful cards in this set. Some of these boom cards. The new Elven Norn is going to be absolutely bonkers, being able to double blink your creatures and making your opponent's creatures not trigger when they enter the battlefield is absolutely insane. Also, the Raska Planeswalker and the Nissa Planeswalkers are absolutely busted. Another interesting card is going to be Atraxa Grand Unifier. It's a great big flying hard-hitting creature, and it's going to give you some card draw, which is also great, especially if you have some way to animate her into play. We're getting the Sword of Forge and Frontier. Nice little alliteration right there, huh? But I think it might be the last of the swords. Maybe we're missing a black-blue sword also, but hey, let me know down in the comment section if you know something I do not. The sword is going to be great. It's going to be great for burn players. It's going to be great for those land ramps, and I think it's going to find a home in a lot of decks. I think the set is going to be great, also because you have a lot of these hugely powerful cards on the high tiers in the the mythic slots and the rare slots. A lot of the rare cards are really good also. Actually, I have not even seen a rare card which I thought was not good. So this set is absolutely broken, and it's also broken in some of the lower tiers. If you look at it, for instance, Shieldred's Edict, it's an uncommon card, but it is so much better than the card which it resembles, being Chainer's Edict. Chainer's Edict targets one player, and that player sacrifices a creature. Whereas Shieldred's Edict, firstly, it's instant speed, and secondly, it's all opponents. So you hit your opponents hard, they can lose creatures, they can lose token creatures, they can lose planeswalkers. And for only 2 mana, this card is broken, and it's going to find a home in so many decks, especially in Commander, where you can make a whole table suffer a lot. And there is also a lot of love for those Elven players, which I count ourselves among. Well, the new Time War Planeswalker is great. Great for Golgari elves. Having elves enter the battlefield and being able to use their abilities the moment they hit the board is insanely powerful. Imagine just a Priest of Titania being able to fire off her mana ability at the first sign of entering the battlefield, that is great. So I think Tywar is going to have again a place in a lot of those Golgari, maybe even Golgari Commander elves. Another card that I'm looking really much forward to and I'm hoping to draw is Glissa Sunseeker. She is insanely powerful. Having first strike and death touch on a creature is insane, and being able to hit your opponents, and if she damages them, you get to pay 1 life and draw a card. That is also insane, especially in an Elven deck. So a lot of love for those pointy ears out there. So Elven players, I think you should go get Phyrexia or Will Be One.
The land cycle is a really important part of a set, and if it's going to have any longevity and if it's going to have some value. For this set, we have Scar lands, and those are lands that we saw when we were at Mirrodin the last time. And right now, both the original cards are a very nice price, and so are the pre-order prices for this round of Scar lands. But will they stay up or will they come crashing down? That all depends on the pull rate. If they are not very easily pulled, then the prices might keep at a very decent level. But if you get almost a land in every pack, then those prices will come crashing down. Another thing that makes this set in particularly interesting is that it has a very nice list slot. So the list is something that is only in set boosters, and 25% out of the booster packs, you will get a card from the list. It is 187 cards for this list, for this curated list of Phyrexia or Will Be One. But there are cards like Sword of Feast and Famine. You will also recognize Blightsteel Colossus, and also you will see Phyrexian Altar. So there are actually some fairly interesting things, and they have thematically fitted list cards to match up with the whole Phyrexian set. It might be worth it to check out the set box above the draft box if you want a chance to hit those cards. So it's all these special different kinds of products, special variants of the cards, even though still 9 different versions of Elvish Norn. Why? I don't get it. But anyway, there's a lot of new interesting cards, new products to be had, and they're really trying to lure us in with that power level. You have to remember the power level is not only really high for this set, but in a standard where we already have a lot of other creatures that seem to synergize really well, and even having more support in March of the Machines coming after, I think standard will be insane in terms of power level.
This might be a new broken standard year, who knows? We are going to have a closer look at these boxes. We are, I think, going to buy some of the Phyrexia or Will Be One because the power level is actually insane. And I think you're going to get a lot of really great, really playable, and maybe really stable cards. One explanation to this might be that this might be the last time that we are going to, be at Phyrexia. This might be the last visit to Phyrexia, not, mentioning March of the Machine, because we think that this might be the ending of the Dominaria storyline. This might be the ending of the storyline in Magic as we know it. And therefore, it might be the ending of the Phyrexian and all the stories that are being,
linked with the Phyrexian storyline.
Yeah, exactly. Being linked with this storyline. One explanation might be that this is the last time we're actually going to Phyrexia. So if you like the Phyrexian flavor, if you like the Phyrexian cards, you might not want to miss this.
So if you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button. It helps us out a ton, and please consider subscribing if you want more videos like it. And if you're ready for another one, please go check out this video where we talk about what we think we'll be having in terms of a soft reboot and overall in Magic for 2023. Thank you for watching.